I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experience at LA Net and progressing from a junior cloud engineer to a cloud engineer, and how that's all related to our training plan. So the training plan that we talked about in the previous video, it was really helpful to understand where I was at as a technician, and what I needed to do, what skills I needed to improve, what I needed to work on, and sort of what I needed to do for our customers as well, and the skills I needed to learn. So progressing from junior to cloud engineer, really that I needed to make sure that I was comfortable with all our code, our Bicep code, Terraform code as well. Make sure I could deploy all our code through Azure pipelines and make sure that was actually deployed properly and in sequence, and make sure that the landing zone was deployed as it should be according to the documentation, and really following that through from the initial consultation with the customer to the actual knowledge transfer at the end. So in detail with the landing zone, I needed to make sure I could deploy the code, then troubleshoot any issues with that deployment, and then also make sure that all the resources were there and had the appropriate settings and everything that we expected to be there. The next part of that was sort of deploying and developing the documentation and the knowledge transfer session. So actually presenting that to the customer, making sure that their teams understood how Azure and the Azure landing zone fit into their existing IT environments, and making sure they were comfortable with that. And also understanding our role in managing the landing zone, making sure that policies are up to date and that the platform is managed and secure as part of our managed service, and really making sure that they can best utilise us and we can help them to keep their platform secure. And that all lined up with the certifications and the knowledge that I needed to have on our training plan, which meant it was really easy to differentiate between the different roles and what level I was at. So coming up next for me personally is working towards being a senior cloud engineer. So that involves the AZ305 exam, the AZ400, so the cloud architect and the DevOps engineer, making sure I'm really confident on those skills and I can actually architect those environments rather than just understand the resources we're deploying. I can actually take a use case from a customer and actually work out what resources they need and what their environment requires. And also getting a better understanding of the cloud adoption framework, making sure I can actually speak about that confidently, and I really understand that and can relate that to our customer experiences, just to make sure that everyone's getting the best out of the service. Thanks for watching.
That's very good.
Yeah. So we're just going to talk a little bit about not Lee. What we talk about? Yeah. I don't know why I feel really silly today. I think it's because I'm not talking about something technical. I'm not like, oh, this is Veeam or this is the storage account or whatever. I'm good at that. I just, yeah, it's the, yeah. Don't know what to say next. Anything else?
Or you could just